Hello and welcome. My name is Anne, and welcome to your weekly intuitive art and spirit messages video for the week of May 10th, 2020. Thanks so much for joining me. I so appreciate you connecting. And every week I make an intuitive art piece, which I call an intuitive art portal. I meditate and tune into the collective energies swirling around here on Earth for the upcoming week and tell you my impressions of the quality of the energy for the upcoming week, as well as relaying messages and guidance from higher consciousness and angel spirit beings as I tune in to higher vibrations for the week ahead. So welcome. Let's get started for this upcoming week. As you can see, this week Butterfly came out, and I do feel a beautiful potential for positive transformation and metamorphosis rather, and change this week. I do feel like people are turning things around and finding new ways of being successful in the collective. People are finding new ways of doing things, and Butterfly is all about finding a whole new chapter, a whole new you, a whole new way of life, a whole new answer, or transformed, more beautiful, positive, spiritual, successful energy. And I think people are really attuned to that potential for change this week. I feel like there are a lot of new ideas being discussed in the collective right now, a lot of discussion, a lot of communication. I feel like people are more determined and focused in the collective right now. So this might be really fertile for you if you're wanting to come up with some new ideas, figure out new ways of doing things in your work, in your spiritual life, in your personal life. People are coming out more this week. They're shining their light more. The quarantine is being shifted and changed, and the shutdown is being pulled back, and different places are opening up all over the country and world in different stages. And you can feel the shift, the shift in the collective of people having more of an outward energy, and there is more waiting and more patience needed, but there's a lot of energy towards making new starts in the collective right now. So it's a really good time if you want to align with that. There's also an association in this week's piece about nurturing. You can see the butterfly is nurturing herself with the nectar of the flower. And it's a good week to ask yourself, how am I nurturing myself? There's a lot of different ways we need to nurture ourselves. Physically, we need to nurture our bodies, and there's a big focus and effort being made right now to help those who don't have enough to eat, especially children right now in America. And I think that's an incredibly important basic need that needs to be met. Physical nurturance. How am I feeding my body? How am I nurturing my spirit, my heart, my creativity, my relationships, my community? So it's a good week to ask yourself, how am I nurturing myself? How am I then also able to nurture others? Or am I able to nurture others? When we take time to care for ourselves and fill up our own cup, then we have enough overflow to really help others. So think of it that way. If you're taking care of yourself and taking time to make sure that you have the joy and beauty and health and support as much as possible, as much as is within your power, then you have that support and that joy to give others. So it's really an investment in the whole, to invest in yourself. I felt, as far as angels go, Archangel Raguel with a G came out this week, and he helps with resolving disputes. I feel this week there might be a tendency in the collective to be more confrontational. And I understand, there's a lot happening politically. There's a lot going on with the quarantine and the virus outbreak. And so Archangel Raguel might have something to say about that. But just on an individual basis, ask yourself, is the battle that I might want am I preparing to fight, is the confrontation I'm about to start worth it? And it might be worth it to assert yourself, express your truth, stand in your power. And sometimes confrontation is the most appropriate course of action. Sometimes, however, it can make things worse to engage with someone in a more, confrontational or aggressive way. And so this week, you might just want to ask yourself to take a beat, take a breath before you respond if someone rubs you the wrong way or if something is annoying you, and give yourself that moment to just tune in and assess if it's really helpful to press this issue or bring it up, or if there's a more effective way of dealing with the problem. And you can call upon Archangel Raguel to help you understand the answer and help give you support for how to resolve disputes, make progress with little abrasive moments in relationships and dealing with other people. Venus does go Venus does go retrograde this week, and Venus rules relationships. So the next few weeks, the next 6 weeks, I think it's about, when Venus stays retrograde, you might notice more challenges and issues are highlighted in your relationships with people. But the silver lining is it's a really great time to assess relationship patterns, assess how to address maybe issues that you haven't been able to resolve before, to understand your own role and take your own responsibility for parts of patterns in relationships with friends, coworkers, partners, children, who patterns that are maybe not helpful, and change them for the better. Going back to the butterfly, how can I positively change this pattern? How can I find a new way maybe of interacting with people or of this person to help create a better dynamic here, a better relationship here? I feel Archangel Raguel is giving the guidance: don't let small annoyances get to you. Don't let small annoyances bother you, and recognize if something is just a small annoyance and you can let it go, or if it's a really big deal that is more important to address. I also feel like with Archangel Raguel, there's an emphasis right now, in the world, in the collective, on community and peace, on how to connect with each other in a positive, nurturing, supportive way, how to bring about more peace. And it might be a good week to ask yourself, what's my role in bringing about more peace? What's my role in helping to connect to the community, connect with the community? And each little step, each individual person, each little gesture and step, it all makes a difference. And this is a week where you might notice that theme highlighted with other people, yourself, and notice more potential for making progress there. I so appreciate you connecting with me in this video and tuning into my channel. Thank you again so much. I really appreciate it. And it is my intention to create content that's really uplifting and helpful and inspiring. So I'm just really appreciating that you took the time to connect with me. I appreciate if you like this video, liking it. I would love if you leave a comment. What's your experience with butterflies or Archangel Raguel or anything I've talked about? And if you'd like to receive my videos weekly, please subscribe. Thanks again so much. Have a blessed week. I'm using this as a visual focus for my prayers for the week, and you're welcome to join me in using the art portal in that way. So I will be praying with you in the portal. Have a great week. Namaste.